Hello everyone, let us start the review. Grade 6, Module 4, Lesson number 3. The name of the lesson is Compare and Order Integer. Compare means we will check which number is bigger, which number is smaller. Okay? And order means arranging them from smallest number to biggest number or biggest number to smaller number. For example, if I give you two numbers, 3 and 5, and I ask you compare them, so you will say 5 is greater than 3. Now what does this sign means? You see this sign is opening towards the 5, right? So towards whichever number this signs open, that is the bigger number. If I put it like this, 7 and 5, this time 7 is bigger, so the sign will open towards the 7 because 7 is bigger. Okay, now if I give you three numbers, let's say 1, 5 and 3, and I ask you to order them from like least to greatest, like smallest to biggest. So which one is the smallest here? 1. You will write 1 here, then 3, then you will write 3, and finally 5, then you will write 5. So this is ordering. Okay, understood? Compare and order. Let us start the lesson. Type 1, compare two integers. Ahmed has a score of -5 on True trivia games. Okay, so Ahmed's score is how much? -5. Desiree's score is -3. So Desiree's score is how much? -3. Write an inequality to compare the score. Now we have to compare these scores, right? So let us write them together, -5 and -3. Now I will tell you one thing before I give you the answer. Here, -5, -4, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2. Now see, I told you if we go from left side to right side, we get bigger number, right? So let's say I'm standing at -5 and I start moving here and I stops at -3. What did I do? I went from left to right. It means that if I compare the -5 and -3, the -3 is bigger than -5. Why? Because -5 is on the left side and -3 is on the right side, and the number on the right side is bigger. So you have to remember, in negative numbers, the bigger number becomes smaller and the smaller number becomes bigger. Do not say that -5 is bigger than -3. No, -3 is bigger than -5. So the sign will open towards -3. Now what does this inequality mean? It means that Desiree scored more than Ahmed in the True trivia games. So Desiree's win. Next question. The record low temperature for Buffalo, New York. Okay, so there is a place in New York whose name is Buffalo, very strange name, and its lowest temperature recorded is -20°F. So I will write New York. Okay, for New York the lowest temperature is -20°F. Okay, and the record low temperature for Chicago, Illinois is -27°C. So okay, for Chicago, let's say it's -27°F. Write an inequality to compare them. Okay, so we have to compare them. Write it together, -20°F and -27°F. Okay, now here which one is bigger? Definitely -20 will be bigger, right? Because I told you in negative numbers the bigger one is smaller and the smaller one is bigger. So I will put it like this. Now he said, what does it mean? It means that the temperature in Chicago is lesser than the temperature in New York. Yani which one is more colder? Chicago is more colder than New York, Buffalo, New York. Okay, understood? Next question. Order the set of integer. Now order means we have to arrange them from smallest to biggest or biggest to smallest, whatever is asked. The table shows lowest accessible elevation for several continents. Okay, there are different continents: Antarctica, Australia, North America, South America, and this is their lowest elevation point. Okay, like what is the deepest point in that particular continent until where you can go. Okay, so for Antarctica it is -50, for Australia it is -15 meter. Okay, and North America -86 meter, and South America -105 meter. Order the continent from least to greatest. Least means smallest, and to greatest means biggest. So first of all I have to write the smallest number. Check all of them, all the numbers are negative, right? In the negative number, the biggest number becomes the smallest number, right? So what is the smallest one here? -105. Then the next one will be -86, then -50, and then -15. Okay, understood? Now let us move to the next question. Arrange the following from smallest to largest. Now we already know that negative numbers are smaller than positive number. So here we have how many negative numbers? Four negative numbers, right? So let us first arrange these negative numbers, then we will go to the positive number and 0. So in the 4 negative number, which one is the biggest here? See, 95 looks the biggest, which means it is the smallest one. So first of all I will write -95, which will be the smallest one among all. Then after 95, -78. In the negative number, smaller become bigger, bigger become smaller. Then -6, then -2, then we will have 0, because in positive number we know the smaller is smaller and the bigger is bigger. So first I will write 0, and then I will write 17 in the last. So this is from smallest to largest. Okay, least to greatest. Okay, like this. Comparison with absolute value. Let's see. They have given us a situation, we have to prove it. Explain why an account balance less than 40. Okay, he says my account balance is less than 40. Now less than 40 means I need a number smaller than 40. So let's take -50. -50 is smaller than -40, correct? So okay, let's say my account balance is -50. He said my account balance represent a debt greater than 40. Now I have a debt. Debt of how much? 40. So debt of 40 means -40. He said prove that having an account balance less than -40 is a greater debt than 40. So if you will see, if I have an account balance of -50, it means I have to give 50 dirhams to the bank, right, to make it 0. And if I have a debt of only 40, it means I have to give how much? 40 to the bank to get rid of the debt. So where do I have to pay more? Here I have to pay more. Yani this is a greater debt. Okay, understood or no? This question is not very important from exam point of view, but I just had to explain all type of questions, so I explained this one. You can ignore it also in the books. Okay, so this lesson is over. I hope you understood the lesson. I will end this video and see you in the next class.